It's time for another episode of Left Hand Poetry. I'm your host and poet, Rob Murray. Sometimes I get an idea for a poem and it's a single line or a couplet or hell, even a whole stanza. But I have to sit there and really work at the idea to bring it to fruition. If you go all the way back to episode 1 of Not Bees, that's one of those poems that I worked at for a while, and I feel like the results bore out for the effort put into it. Some poems, typically shorter ones, often the ones that show up on my Instagram profile, are more in the moment poems. They don't necessarily come fully formed, but the initial rhyme scheme just plays out right there, and I have to get it down quickly, or else it vanishes into the sea of ideas that is my brain. This week, I have one such poem that I liked the idea enough that I stood there in my kitchen and scribbled it down in the little notebook I carry with me everywhere. And so this week I'm sharing with you an untitled inspirational poem that no one has seen anywhere, no one has heard, but I am debuting here on the podcast. And it's a brief one, thus this lengthy introduction. So without further wordiness from myself, here it is. Untitled Inspirational Poem. If you're waiting for a better, more unfettered time, do not decline to act, instead attack and say, seize the day, carpe diem, see them. All the things you're waiting on, take them on. Put upon your shoulders the mantle of action, for inaction breeds the like. To psych yourself out of a taste, leaving naught but sour grapes. Again, that was an untitled inspirational poem making its debut here on the podcast, read straight from the notebook I carry with me everywhere. If you enjoyed this episode, visit lefthandrob.net for program notes and links to purchase my poetry books. Also, visit lefthandrob.net for links to donate to social justice charities. Fellow white people, we have a lot of work left to do, and you can start there. Catch me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at lefthandrob on both sites. That's it for now. So until next time, this has been Left Hand